All right, we're going to get started here in just a minute. What do you see inside, Hootie? YouTube's #1 asshole. I guess the audio check's good. How's the quality of the video on your guys' end? Excellent. Sorry you guys are so close up to my ugly mug this week. We have the other camera rolling, but we couldn't get the live feed with that one to show up properly. Hey, Dee Dee. All right, people are logging on here. We're starting a few minutes late. Andrew, I am in Moab, Utah, camping. You want to see an old ticket? Go to our website, cappersdirect.com. There's plenty of them. Hell, I even take them holding them up in front of my ugly mug. If you think I got old tickets lying around in the motorhome, sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Absolutely a huge play. I bet it online. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. As you all know, I am your host, YouTube's #1 asshole, as Hootie by Night pointed out. Kyle Johnson coming to you live this week from Moab, Utah. Yes, I am in the motorhome. No, it's not a little camper. We are in Moab, Utah. I've been hanging out with a couple clients, rock crawling, four-wheeling, and having an absolute ball. And wanted to make sure we still bring you guys this week's edition of Cappers Nation, even though I'm not in Las Vegas. We've got free plays to give out. We got lots of information that will be very beneficial to you guys this week and hopefully put some more money in your pocket. So the glasses are for all the haters. And don't worry, I'll take them off here in a minute. It's kind of dark with them on. How's everybody's day going so far? What's amazing to me is this week we got a like before we got a dislike, but it's okay. It's early. I'm sure somebody will hit the dislike button. This week on the agenda, it is going to be a shortened show just because I am not in Las Vegas and I am here with my family and some clients and their families, and I've got need money to pay my dealer. LOL. Sounds like a personal problem, Andrew. So on this week's agenda, we've got free plays. We're going to go over Major League Baseball, Canadian Football League, the WNBA, and the most important segment, some real talk, where you guys could ask questions and we can get down to the nitty-gritty of some real things. With that being said, sorry, I'm checking scores. This show is brought to you by the fine guys at Cappers Direct, your nation's leading group of handicappers, syndicates, and sharps alike. Everybody knows. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I like the name this week. Everybody knows I'm part of the group at Cappers Direct, and we are happy to be part of Cappers Nation and bring you guys this show each and every week in its entirety, regardless of where in the world I am. And I'm in Moab, Utah. If you guys haven't tuned in, you're just tuning in. I'm coming to you live from Moab, Utah. Beautiful, beautiful place. Anybody, any of you guys ever been to Moab, Utah? If you have not, you definitely should check it out. It doesn't matter if you've got a Jeep or a Razor or mountain bike. Scott, nice to have you. Glad to have you for your first time, and I'm sure it's nice and hot in Anaheim. I'm from Santa Clarita originally. So let's just jump right into this show because we're going to see how, not how fast we can get through the show, because I don't like going through fast, because we've got some important information to give away. Didi, Moab is absolutely amazing. What do you do here, Didi, when you come to town? But like I was saying, we're going to get through this show and run through the segments that we have. My wife and little one, we are traveling with our 2-year-old. They are at the pool currently. It's 6 o'clock here. Hey, Arnold, welcome to the show, buddy. So as soon as I'm done, they can come back. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into our Canadian Football League segment. Any of you guys bet Canadian football? We talked about Canadian football last week. We even gave you guys a free Canadian football play in last week's live show. That was an absolute easy money winner. Hopefully, most of you guys and gals that tuned in last week, hopefully you guys were able to bet the CFL play that we gave out and made some money. Didi, I see a lot of Harleys up here, a lot of bikers, a lot of bikes. Scott, yeah, it's hot back there. It's for my entire family's, most of them are still there. Didi, you're welcome. All right, Canadian Football League. Back starting today. They don't play every single day, which is nice. Although it would be nice to have football 7 days a week, even during the summer. As of right now, myself and the guys over at Cappers Direct, we've put out 4 Canadian football plays so far in the early Canadian football season. This is week number 2 for Canadian football. And as of right now, we are 4-0 in Canadian football. If you guys have not jumped on board the Cappers Direct Canadian football, you guys absolutely need to. We gave you guys a free play last week that was an easy winner. And sorry, I'm reading the comments. I always get distracted by the comments. And if you're not betting the Canadian football, it's just another avenue to make some easy money each and every single week. If you guys pick up an extra, let's just go on the light side, 2 or 3 extra games and a week, and you're betting, any 200 or 500, you pick up an extra, 3 games a week, it's an extra $600 in your pocket. You're betting 500 games, it's extra $1,500 in your pocket. Hopefully, after today's game, we put out one big. Hopefully, after today's game, we put out one big Canadian football game. Hopefully it's a winner, and hopefully we continue to go 5-0. But guys, if you haven't already jumped on board our Canadian football, you really should. I don't want to make this show all about promotion, but obviously somebody's got to pay the bills, and the sponsors pay the bills. So we will talk a little bit about the promotions. And one of them that we have, and I'll do it quick, because we actually have quite a bit to talk about this week. But one of them is our Canadian Football League season. It's on sale. It was on sale last week. We've had such a good hit with it. We decided to do it again this week. Until Sunday at midnight, Canadian football is on sale for the entire season. It's normally $1,000 for the entire season. It's on sale for 50% off at $500. But you make thousands of picks. Andrew, we don't make thousands of picks. But our Canadian Football League is on sale for half off. It's $500 for the entire season, guys. Not just for a week or a month, for an entire season. But if you've never bet Canadian football and you want to just give it a try out, we have a 3-day Friday, Saturday, and we have a 3-day Friday, Saturday, Sunday special. $100 you get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just for. We have a 3-day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday special for $100. Right on our website, you guys can get it, cappersdirect.com. It'll be nice and easy and simple and a great place for you guys to get it. and it's painless. It's $100. You get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just for Canadian football. So if you want to give Canadian football a try, give it a try. It's super, super fun, and it'll put even more money in your guys' pocket each and every week that are available to play with buys and such. But guys, seriously, Canadian football, if you're not betting it, it's easy money. Arnold, congratulations on your 3-teamer. Today, there's one game against Saskatchewan Rough Riders to say. One game today. We did have a nice bet on the over on that game, so hopefully it pans out over 49.5. I did see it's the end of the first, and it's tied, or it's 7-6. It's not tied, but 7-6 last time there's 2 games Friday, Canadian Football League tomorrow. There's 2 games. So if you jump on board our 3-day special, you're going to have 2 Canadian football plays tomorrow. You're going to have a game Saturday, game Sunday. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., we've got Winnipeg Blue Bombers Cats face off against the Edmonton Eskimos. So, guys, if you want extra money each and every week, check out our Canadian Football League. All right? And, guys, if you're here for free plays, stick around because I've got one coming up here in just a little bit for you guys in Major League Baseball, one of the evening games. So, first of all, speaking of free plays, if you haven't already done so, we did give out a free play in one of our videos, one of our consensus plays. If you didn't watch that video, shame on you. No, just kidding. I'll give you guys that free play right here because it's already been in a video. Matter of fact, it's been in 2 videos. When I did a test live connection earlier, I gave it out, as well as in the actual video when the office actually uploaded it. It was given out. But the Padres and the Giants over 7.5 runs. Let's see here. Just checking scores to see what's going on. Wow, Diamondbacks murdering Pittsburgh 8-0 early in that game. What'd everybody bet today? Arnold, what'd you bet today in baseball? Andrew, what'd you bet in baseball? Dee Dee, you, Scott, Debbie. Let's hear these bets. Yeah, Hootie by Night, it is a hell of a much better view outside, except it is so friggin' hot, it's unbearable. And I want to say it's that hot. I heard it's 112 in Vegas today, so I'm escaping extreme heat, and it's just it's a weird heat that comes off the Red Rock here. It's 100 degrees outside, and it's actually rather windy. So if I did it outside, I had to worry that 1, I might melt, and 2, you wouldn't hear me because of the wind. So trust me, I would much rather do it outside than inside the motorhome right here. I got the noisy AC running, and which you guys could probably hear blowing. Jimmy, you bet the Nationals. Andrew bet the Angels. Debbie bet Padres, Brewers, Angels, Cubs, Padres, Boston money line. Great bet there, Scott. Red Sox had a nice bounce back day today. Dee Dee bet the Cubs. Cubs are winning 2-0. Nice. Arnold, Yankees and the Rockies, huh? Yankees was a nice winner this morning. As well as the Rockies. Congratulations on your 2-0. So, next part of the segment, which we're going to keep rolling right along. WNBA. Yankees and the Rockies, huh? Yankees was a nice winner this morning. As well as the Rockies. Congratulations on your 2-0. So, next part of the segment, which we're going to keep rolling right along. WNBA. How many of you guys actually bet WNBA? Women's regularly? We don't play a lot of WNBA. We don't even promote it very much for the sole fact that our consensus plays and our premium plays make our clients enough money to where we don't like to be stretching ourselves so thin to where we're betting a lot of games. And when you've got our consensus plays that there's anywhere between 3 and 5 a day, And then you've got our premium plays, which if there is a premium play that day, there's usually one, possibly two. And then if you add in a play for WNBA and a play for Canadian Football League on a Thursday through Sunday, it gets to be busy and you get to be betting a lot of games and spreading yourself thin. And when you bet a lot of games, I always preach just when you bet a lot of games, it's hard to make money. It's hard to make money consistently. It's the reason why we don't bet a lot of games here at Cappers Direct, okay? But WNBA, it is in full swing. DD bets against the Vegas team. Absolutely. You always got to bet against the teams that lose a lot. It's a smart thing to do. With WNBA, it's a great avenue to make money. And if any of you guys ever come to Vegas, you'll know that the limits are a lot smaller here in Vegas than with like your local bookie. You'll find out when you come to Vegas that a big wager on WNBA is $500. All right, $500 is a big wager for the WNBA in Vegas. Finding a book that will take 1,000 or more is difficult, and that's where betting offshore and betting with a local bookie come into play if you're trying to pound WNBA. But if you're just trying to make a few extra bucks a week, you're trying to make an extra $1,000, $1,500, because we don't play a lot of WNBA games. However, we did play the other day. We gave out 2 WNBA games for our WNBA members, and we were 2-0. So if you enjoy making extra money, you need to look at not only our Canadian Football League, but our WNBA. We've also extended that special that we ran last week for it, the same as we did for Canadian Football League. WNBA, we normally charge $600, guys, for an entire season, not for a week or a month, the entire WNBA season. And it's on sale. It's 50% off. It's $300 measly bucks. It's $300 for an entire season of WNBA. That's going to put money in your pocket right away. You will be profitable right away, and you will make money. That's the cool thing about WNBA and Canadian Football League, is it's you're doing in tomorrow, Friday, and our WNBA package will have at least 2 that we've already decided on WNBA plays for Friday. So if you want to get on board WNBA or Canadian Football League, just go to our website, cappersdirect.com. Now, moving right along, we do need to Scott, are you referencing any sport or are you referencing WNBA? Scott says, to bet more than $2,000 on one game in Vegas, you'll have to almost go to 3 different casinos. Which one are you referring to, Scott? Betting WNBA? All right, we'll move along until we see a response, and I can go back and respond to that. But we do need to thank the people that make Cappers Nation possible. Guys, 100unitpicks.com, home of the weekly 100-unit pick, where you get 1 game a week, and they back it by their money-back guarantee. So make sure you guys go and check out 100unitpicks.com, www.100unitpicks.com, 100PICKS. Sorry, 100unitpicks.com. Wow, I'm a bad spokesman for having to just read a note here. That's the cool thing about live, is there's no retakes, no rewinds, no redos. It's just live and raw. So, moving along, Major League Baseball is in full swing. Who's hot, who's not? Who should you be betting and who should you not be betting? All right? Or who should you be fading? DD, too much Kool-Aid. I don't know what's in there. But stick around because we've got some valuable insight that's going to hopefully help you be a much more successful sports bettor over the next week. That is the name of the game, and that's the name of the show, is everything sports betting geared to helping you pick more winners each and every week. Now, today the Yankees beat the Mariners 4-3. Boston murdered the Twins 9-2 in a nice bounce-back game. The Mets, not surprising, lost to the Rockies 6-4. And the Oakland and the Chicago White Sox game. So we'll see if that makes it to the premium play schedule for tomorrow. Consensus plays. So far, guys, our consensus plays at Cappers Direct have been absolutely red hot. They did have a cool down day yesterday, going 2-2. Hopefully, they have a great day today, which they should, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully, everybody keeps making money on the consensus plays. Everybody's up. Oh, what is it? 11, 12 units in just 5 days. But the consensus plays, these are the same games that we give everybody for free. We give everybody one free consensus play every single day in our YouTube videos. Chef Michael, hey Kyle, what's up, bro? How much do, Chef, are you asking how much a handicapper makes? Debbie, if I place a bet with my guy and it's postponed, does it carry over? Michael, as far as how much a handicapper makes in Vegas, honestly, I don't know what everybody else makes. There's not a going rate here. In town, there's not like a minimum for a handicapper. I guess you get paid for what you're capable to do, and I know everybody here, the guys at Cappers Direct, were taken care of very, very, very well. And it's the reason why I'm here, and I know everybody else as well. So, as far as a base pay, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm sure there's guys that get paid next to nothing versus I know there's guys that are making well over six figures, and there's some that are up in the seven-figure bracket as well. So there's some very successful people in this industry. Sorry. Just topping off the Kool-Aid, Dee Dee. Now, Debbie, if you placed a bet with your guy and it's postponed, does it carry forward when it's actually played? No. No, Debbie, it's not carried over. It's your bet should be canceled. That is a standard practice. If it's postponed, your bet should be canceled. The money should go back in your account or in your credit line, and then if you rebet the game the next day, then it's up to you to make sure you rebet it. And Michael, if you have any questions and you want to ask any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you about what we do and how we do it. And if you're in the industry and or you're trying to get in the industry, and you have questions, just send us an email, cd@cappersdirect.com. Attention it to me, attention it to Kyle. They'll make sure that I get it, and then I'll be more than happy to look it over and let you know what I think about and answer any questions you have. Do I ever come to any casinos in North Vegas? Well, I live in Boulder City. I live out by the lake. I do. Sorry, distractions. North Vegas casinos. I do get around. I'm not a Vegas whore, but I do get around. Most of the places that I frequent are closer to the office, as well as as well as closer to my home. On the way home to Boulder City, I live out over the hill overlooking the lake. But most of the places that I visit, if it's on the way home or close to home or the office, Green Valley Ranch, obviously. I got a great host over there that takes good care of me. I do a lot of betting on the Strip. I frequent the Aria nearly every single day when I am in town. Santa Fe does have a nice little book, Scott. You are correct. I go to the Wynn quite a bit. I love the book at the Wynn, plus the little bar and grill right there outside of it's got some great food. Where else do I visit a lot? Mainly I stay over on my side of town for the most part. If I'm not at the Aria, I'm usually at the Wynn. I'll go to the Westgate as well. But and if it's on the way home or before work, I'll visit Green Valley Ranch. But I mean, I've got an account everywhere online. I've got an MGM account. I got a CG Technology account, Stations account, William Hill account, as well as a regular local bookie who, if I need to put big money on a game and I don't have the chance, it's like somebody was saying, you want to bet big money on a casino more than $10,000, $15,000, you're going to have to visit more than one book. And you're going to have to do it strategically and make sure it's timed correctly, and or else the line, obviously, line's going to change. Juice is going to change for baseball. So rather than, for me personally, rather than having to go visit the Aria, the Wynn, or the Westgate, to go visit, 3 or 4 places, I'll bet it online with a local guy who takes big action here in Vegas, and his money's good. So I don't care where the money comes from. As long as it's green and it pays, that's all that matters, and that's all that matters to you guys. Don't matter if it comes from the casino, Five Dimes, Bovada, or your local bookie, or wherever it comes. So, I mean, I bet all over. I shop around for the best lines when I can. Let's see some of these other questions real quick. Someone above said the Angels get 10-plus runs. You bet the under. Bring a gun to North Vegas. Arnold, you need to get out to Vegas. If you've never been to Vegas, you need to come out to Vegas and check out the books out here. What's your take? Is it better to do a 3-team parlay or just one game at a time? And then will there ever be a parlay package with cappers? I'm assuming you mean cappers direct. Me personally, fan of parlays. Some of us in the office, there are 8 of us. Some of the guys are big parlay guys. Myself personally, I'm not a big fan of parlays. I don't bet them. Not to say, well, Arnold, just come on down. You're not far. It's a little drive. Not to say that there won't be a parlay package with Cappers Direct. We've actually talked about it. I'm probably the biggest advocate against it, just for the fact that I'm not a big parlay guy. Not to say that you won't see one, but in the future, you never know what the future is going to hold. So you may see one in the future. We've talked about it quite a few times, but as of right now, there's no parlay package with us, just because our stance as a whole is we're not fans of parlays. Yes, Arnold, you need to come down. All right, good question so far. Save your, keep thinking of some questions. We're going to have a segment at the end where you guys could answer, or you guys could ask, all that you want, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. But let's jump right into Major League Baseball. First, Cappers Direct. We do have a couple specials going on this week that ends Sunday at midnight for our premium plays, our big plays, our best bets, the top-rated games, same games that I move big money on. And here's the cool thing, guys. Before I tell you about the specials, there's a lot of that say they bet the games. There's not many that will actually show you the tickets or show you a ticket that they actually bet on their phone. It doesn't matter if it's with a book, a local bookie, or, here in Vegas. But if you want to bet alongside somebody who's actually going to bet the same games as you, you're in the right place. All right? Because I actually bet the games. Now, I'm just looking at my phone, and of course, this phone, the battery's going to die. But, here's a measly little ticket for $6,000 when I visited Palace Station. You guys might be able to see it. Let's see if this phone's getting ready to die. See if I have any other tickets on. College basketball that I had on Clemson that I absolutely murdered and bet huge on. We had 38.5 to win 35,000 on it. So if you guys want to bet, I wish the phone wasn't going to die. I'd show you guys some more tickets that I have on the phone. If you guys want to bet alongside somebody who's actually going to bet the same games as you, but is actually going to bet them for a lot of money, then you're in the right place. Then I'm your guy. There's a lot of people out there on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube that say they bet the games, but they never show you a ticket. They will never show you a ticket. They will never bet alongside you. They will never, if you come into town, they won't meet you. They lie about where they're at, but that's a whole nother subject. Anyways, if you guys want to bet with somebody who's actually going to bet the damn games, the same games as you, then get on board our premium plays. And those specials, guys, if you haven't already done so, if you're not already on our premium plays, what we've got for you guys, we've got 3 days of our premium plays. You can get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for $99. All right, $99. 3 days of our premium plays. These are our best bets. The same games that I'm betting. If I'm betting them, you're getting them too. All right. 2 ways to get it. You can either give us a call, 888-561-8923, or you can get them on our website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the tab that says premium. Scroll down to the bottom. Not even all the way down to the bottom anymore. Click on the tab that says premium. Click that you want the 3-day special for $99, and you've got access to them right there. All right. So there's a nice little trial package for you guys. That way you can try our best bets over the weekend. It's going to be an action-packed weekend. It is going to be. We didn't have the best record on the teams that we faded. However, they still had a winning record. With juice, they weren't the best. But all in all, the teams that we were suggesting for you to fade last week, if you faded them, you should have made some money. Should have made some great money. Highlighted by the shitty Chicago White Sox going 0-7 in the last 7 days. 7 straight losers. That's great if you're fading them. So let's jump right into a free play for you guys. All right. I've got a free play for you guys tonight. 10:07 on the East Coast, 7:07 on the West Coast, 8:07 here in Moab, Utah. Toronto Blue Jays against the Los Angeles Angels. They were going to love it. Now, Jimmy, what do you not see? What are you not seeing, Jimmy? Play for tonight that, for everybody that's tuning in today, and we do thank you guys for tuning in. But a nice free play for you guys. We are taking the over. But a nice free play for you guys. We are taking in the Toronto Angels game. And let me double check that line, because when I did have it, it was at 7.5. Jimmy, let me double check, make sure it's up there. Give me 1 second, bud. All right, let's double check that line on the Toronto game. Let's get the live, most updated line. All right, that line has moved significantly. It's now up to 8.5 in Vegas, which is still a good line, over 8.5. All right, Jimmy, if you give, I see that I just double-checked for you, and then send me a text message when it's updated, so that way Jimmy has access to it, and everybody else does. So, Jimmy, we will get that on the site. It was supposed to be on there, but we'll get it up there for you and everybody else that wants to take advantage of it. So, enjoy that free play, guys. Bet it, hammer it, make yourself some easy money on it, and let's keep this show rolling, and let's start talking about the teams that we're liking or we're not liking over the next week. All right, over the next week for you guys. Now, the Chicago Cubs, 42-29 record. They're first in the NL Central. All right, 5-5 in the last 10 games. They're starting a 4-game road series with the shitty Cincinnati Reds. Then they go face off against the Los Angeles Dodgers for 4 more road games. The Cubs are 8-2 in the last 10 home games. They're 7-3 on the road in the last 10 road games. They have scored a measly 36 runs in their last 10 games, all while giving up 32 runs in the last 10 games.